everybody, welcome back to the Board Games Maelstrom. Today, or tonight as it may be, I am going to teach my wife the Cartographers. I apologize for any glare. I'm trying to find a way to diffuse that glare. It's not always doing well. This is by Jordy Aiden, published by Thunderworks Games. This is in the role player universe. Basically, the story behind this is the Queen has put out edicts and she wants you to survey and draw maps of certain areas. This is what you would call a flip and write. Right now we have, we're going to use the easy side because I don't know this game very well as my wife doesn't. So we're going to use the easy side, and this is going to be another in the I Teach My Wife series. The Cartographers has been nominated for the Kennerspiel Award, which is the Gamers Game Award in the Spiel des Jahres. So we've got a couple of games from the Spiel des Jahres that I'll be teaching her so that we can see, a little bit about what's going on. I only have a couple of them, and I have one that was an honorable mention, so we will do that. So basically, you're being sent out to map a section of territory, and there are 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. During those 4 seasons, at the end of the season, at the end of spring, edicts A and B will be scored. At the end of summer, B and C will be scored. At the end of fall, C and D will be scored. And at the end of winter, D and A will be scored. Now, our objectives are: A is the Golden Granary. Earn 1 reputation star for each water space adjacent to a ruins space. Earn 3 reputation stars for each farm space on a ruin space. So basically you're getting a point for each water, and then you want farmland on top of the ruin, but water next to the ruin, and you'll get points based on that. The second objective, which is objective B, or Edict B, is wild holds. So if you have 6 or more houses together, that earns you 8 points for every section of 6 or more houses that you have together. This one is the Lost Barony. You earn 3 reputation stars for each space along the edge of the largest square of filled spaces. So if you have an entire square, you're going to earn 3 stars for each space along the edge. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what this is. Yes, and I apologize for any glare on the cards. I'm still trying to find a way to diffuse the light. And then Edict D is Sentinel Wood. Earn 1 reputation star for each forest space adjacent to the edge of the map. So you're going to want to put forest on the edge of the map for this. You're going to want to fill in corner squares. You're going to want to get houses down, and you're going to want to get farms on ruins and water next to ruins.
And ruins are?
There are these spaces on your board that are already there. There are 6 on this map. Also pictured on this map are the mountain spaces. The mountain spaces have a coin, and I'm going to try and put up. The mountain spaces have a coin. If you surround the mountain completely around with fields or water or houses or monsters, then you will get that coin, and that coin is worth a point. So basically how scoring goes: at the end of spring, we'll score A, we'll score B, we'll score points for each coin we have collected, and we will score minus points for each space that is orthogonally adjacent to monsters if we have an attack. So there are 4 different monster cards. They were shuffled, and they were shuffled in with the cards that we have to flip. Oh, that's my phone. They were shuffled in with the cards that we have to flip.
That is BB-8.
Yeah, BB-8 from Star Wars. And at the time, if a monster card comes up, it's considered a monster attack. And basically, we will each pass our land to the opposite person, and that person will draw the monster on your land wherever they want to cause the most damage, the most minus points. So that's no fun. So as we go through, each season takes a certain amount of time. Spring takes 8, summer takes 8, fall takes 7, and winter takes 6. And on these cards that we flip over, there will be a time increment. And when we reach 8, then spring is over and we score. If a ruins card comes down, the very next card is what you have to have touching your ruins. And it has to be on there. And basically what we're doing is we're drawing Tetris shapes. We also just did patchwork not too long ago, and that is kind of the same type of thing. There's different rules, but you're trying to draw Tetris shapes on your map to fill it in and not have empty spaces next to your monsters. On it, you got to, on your sheet, you got to put your name, your title, if you have one, and the name of the territory that you're mapping, and even a family crest if you want to put it there. So basically, this is pretty simple, but there is a lot going on and a lot you have to think about. So I will be teaching my wife this game, and I'll be helping her with the scoring, because the scoring can be a little complicated sometimes.
What is your title?
My title is the Baron of Tigertopia.
Nice.
Which is no coincidence, the name of my island on
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. New Horizons, that's correct. All right. So, this is a fairly short game, so it shouldn't take us long to go through this. So, the teach is done. Any other questions that she may have, she can ask, and I will answer them. And hopefully, if she does have a question, it will be answered, and it will be a question that maybe you might have.
Well, I made my family crest and I put an eagle on it, but it might be a vulture. I can't figure that out. I'm not a good artist. And this is one of those situations where our artistry might come in question.
Please ignore my dog barking in the background. Okay, and here we go. I am going to flip over the first thing that we're going to have to draw, and it is an outpost / ruins.
Oh.
So the next card is what we're going to have to draw on there, and it is a homestead. So this does bode well for us. If you'll notice on the card, there is a time increment, which is 2. Let me see. There we go. That looks like it's coming in clear. And we can either draw a house or a farmstead on the ruins, but it must touch the ruins. And being as though we already have a edict that it's going to score at the end of this round, if you have farmland on ruins, you score 3 points. So we're going to at least get 3 points, I guess. So we have to draw the Tetris shape. It's the little 3 by 2, kind of like a small T in the middle. Let's see if I can bring it up here close enough where it'll come in clear and you can see what the shape is. There you go. There, that's the shape we have to draw on our spaces. We both have the same map, and we have the same opportunities. So let's do it. All right. And then once you draw the shape, you fill it in with whatever it is that you're going to want to have. And in my case, it's going to be farmland. I'm sure that Holly is going to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
And that is... Ruins never have a time increment on them, so it's just the homestead card, which is 2. So we are 2 time increments into our 8 for spring. I'm going to go ahead and flip the next card. The next card is Hinterland Stream. And it is a 3 by 3 space, and we will go ahead and draw that now. Try and fill in the silence while we're drawing. My drawing is horrific, but hey, I only need to be able to read it, right? So
I haven't even done mine yet. I'm trying to figure out where to put mine.
Well, just as a little hint, we do get points if there are streams next to ruins. And this can be diagonal or right next to it. So.
All right, let's see.
That's if you have water next to ruins. So this is the last hint. You're going to have to go on your own from here.
Mm-hmm. He says that, but then he helps me through the whole game.
Like I said, it's a fairly simple game. You can play this game with as many players as you want. I mean, basically, as long as you have a map sheet to draw on, as many people can play as can. I mean, you could even play along at home if you have the game.
Okay.
All right, and she is done. All right, so we're going to go ahead and flip the next. And the next is Riftlands, which we can draw a 1x1 square of anything we want.
Oh, perfect.
So I think I'm going to draw maybe a house. I don't know. That's a pretty simple one, and that actually cost us no time, so. Let me know when you're ready to flip the next
So
card.
the choices are forest, house.
Anything but, actually you could even draw a monster if you want, but I don't know why you would want to do that.
Because I'm surrounded already, probably.
Well, you would still like, oh yeah, you could do, I mean, you could draw whatever you want there. It doesn't really matter. Is that anywhere near a ruins?
My ruins is here. I covered it.
Okay, so you probably want to draw water in that spot because that would give you points.
Oh, yeah. I thought.
Okay, that's officially the last hit. All right.
You'll still beat me.
I'm going to go ahead and flip the next card. And it is a Hamlet. Now, this is a special kind of card. I'm going to go ahead and show that to the camera. Hopefully it'll focus. All right, there it goes. You draw houses in either shape, but if you draw the smaller shape, you also get to claim a coin. So it's either cover up more spaces or get a coin and cover up less spaces. I think I am going to... I think I know exactly what I want to do.
Oh. That's going to work well for you. I knew you were going to do that.
Hey, quit cheating.
I'm not. I'm doing my own thing, but I'm going to take the lesser amount just because I have a perfect space for it. Don't know if it's going to help me at all, but it's going to...
We'll go ahead and show what I'm doing to the camera. As you can see, I've gotten the 6 house placement that I need for the 8 points.
Yeah, I knew you were doing that.
And I'm not sure as far as mountains go. I think I have to fill in this area right here in order to get the coin. So.
And just so that I could fill in my section in the corner, I did the 3.
Well, here, give me that because they didn't see anything. That is what she did. She's working toward that barony
So
objective.
I get a coin too.
Did you fill in a coin for what?
I did this one.
Oh yes, go ahead. And then the way you get a coin is you just fill the coin in with a dot. So that's how you know you have it.
Okay.
All right, we are currently at 5 times of the 8 that spring takes. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the next one. And it is an orchard. So this is trees. So, I know we have one coming up. But you have to have forest next to the edge of the map, so I think I'm going to go along with that one. Oh, and my trees are really bad. Yeah, if this was an artist contest, I would lose it every time. Mine look like popsicles. But there we go. So now we are at 7, so we're going to be able to flip one more card, and then we will move on to Alright, so here we go. And it looks like we're going to avoid the monsters this time. So this is Forgotten Forest, so this is going to be forest. And what do I want to do here? Probably a bad move, but... I realize this game is kind of silent when you're drawing, so... But we are going to be going into scoring. Oh, you just drawing one big tree. I see.
What?
Nothing. Just
Oh, yes, I am.
I try to draw it the way that
I
depicted out in the forest, but that's okay. You draw it however you want.
Drawing mine to be robust maples.
All right. We are now at the end of spring. That put us at exactly 8, I believe. Wait, yeah, exactly 8. So now this is spring. We are going to score A and B, which is the Golden Granary and the Wild Holds. All right, as for A, let me see what we got. I will get 3 points for the farm and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for the water. So that is 8 points on A. And for B, I have 1, and that's going to be 8 points. I do not have any coins, and I do not have any monsters, so that's a total of 16 for me. Do you need some help?
Yeah.
All right, let me
I
see
don't
your
understand
paper.
the scoring. I have 0 monsters
All right,
and 1 coin.
so we're going to be scoring the ruins. You do get 3 for this one, and then 4, 5, 6 for those. So you're going to get 6 points for that. And for B, which is houses of 6 or more, you do not have any, so that's 0. No monsters came out, so you have a total of 7 points. So at the end of one round, it is 16-7. All right, basically what we do is we'll take up all the cards, put them back together. We're going to add another monster to the deck. Don't know what they are or what shape they will cause, but we will be hitting monsters. We will be getting attacks, and we'll show you how that works when that happens. So now we're going into round 2, and we'll go ahead and flip spring over. Now we're going into summer, and at the end of summer we're going to score Wild Holds again and the Lost Barony. So as far as getting your houses of 6 or more, this would be a good time for that. Alrighty. And I'm going to go ahead and flip the first card. And the first card is a Kobold Onslaught. So here, take mine and I'll take yours. And we're going to be drawing that little T Tetrisy shape. And these are terribly drawn monsters, of course. But it's not what they look like, it's what they do. They add minus points to your score for every orthogonally adjacent monster. Every space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is minus 8 points. And I'm sure you did the same thing to me. Yes, you did. I don't know. It looks like flies, but I guess they're monsters. All right, so we're going to pull the monster card aside. There still is one monster in there because we have 2 of the 4 in the deck right now. And we're going to go ahead and flip the next card. Fishing Village. It's a nice straight line. So let's see what we're going to do about this one.
So this could be either houses or water?
It can be, yes.
Okay.
I think I'm going to place this in here. In this case, it really doesn't matter. All right. All right, that's 2 of our 8 time. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. an orchard. So this is a little L-shaped, Tetris shape, and it is either trees or
Fields.
yeah, fields. One of the two. Trying to think of what I want to do here. Alrighty. That is 4 of our 8 time. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Flipping the next card, which is a homestead. And that is a little Tetris-y shape. A little, well, they're all Tetris-y shapes, but this is that little T, which I've had to draw quite a few times so far. You know what? Maybe I should take the time to plug in some of these monsters.
See what the wild holds. You want 6 houses
6
touching?
or more houses touching, yes.
Uh,
But remember, if you touch more than 6 houses, you know, like say you have 6 here, and then you draw a house in, it goes from scoring 2 times to 1 time. Alright, effectively got rid of some of those minuses. And we're at 6 time of 8 for summer.
I was trying to decide whether to surround my monsters, but I decided to just kind of make a neighborhood.
Alrighty then. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Here we are. Alright, farmland. Either a plus or 2 and a coin. I think I'm gonna go ahead and alright.
I'm doing 2 and a coin on that one.
Okay. And here we go with the next and final one, I'm assuming. No, not the final one. It's a Riftland, which I do want to do for sure. Good?
Yes.
Alrighty, and final one in this is a Hinterland Stream, which is a 3x3 elbow piece, and that can be either farmland or water. That doesn't work very well for that. Silence is wonderful. Not for a game teaching, though. Alright, you done?
Yes.
Alright, we are done with summer. So we're going to score B and C. And we did not get another monster attack. We just got the one that we started off that with. So B is wild holds, and I again just have the 1. So that is going to be 8 points. C is the Lost Barony, and I'm going to have my largest square would be here, and that's gonna, I have 2 open spaces along there, so I'm assuming that's how it goes. I haven't had this one yet, so 3 for each space along the edge. My goodness, this is, I probably should have looked up the Lost Barony, because, boy, this does not explain it very well. But, luckily, we have the instructions, right? Earn 3 reputation stars for each space along the edge of the largest field square of filled spaces. Lines on a map may not define the loyalty of these fiercely independent people. That has nothing to do with what does this card. And basically, these, I don't know why they printed them in here, because it says the same thing in here as it is on the card. So, I'm not sure how to score that. I have 2 spaces empty along my square, my largest square, which is this spot right here. I have 2 spaces, so this isn't adding up for me. Wow.
The monsters, you score them by how many spaces are empty next to them? Or...
Yeah, you minus 1 point for each empty space next to a monster.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
So, I probably should have used a card that we have used before, because I'm not quite understanding this. If anybody can clarify this in the comments below, I'd appreciate it. So, earn 3 reputation stars for each space along one edge of the largest square of filled spaces. I'm guessing then it's going to be just each space, and there's whether it went that way or that way. So this would be 6 points. If I'm doing it wrong, somebody help me out with that, but as far as I can determine, it's 6 points. I have 0 coins, and as far as monsters go, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's not filled in, so I'm minus 4. And my total score is 10 there. Now let me help you with yours.
Check mine. I'm not sure about the one that you had trouble with, but other than that, make sure
you're going to earn 9 points for that one, because this is your largest square right here. And you have 1, 2, 3 spaces along one edge. So you're going to earn 9 points for that one.
Make sure I did the other ones right.
2 coins, minus 3 for your monsters. 1, 2, 3, yep. So you have 19 minus 3 is 16. There you go. All right. Summer is now over. And B will never be scored again, so that is a dead. Wild Holds is now dead. So, and that's one of the things I have trouble with this game, is remembering which are the dead objectives and not to work toward them anymore. And a lot of times I'm working towards something that's not even going to score again. So, all right. Now we're going into fall. This is down to 7 time, and I'm going to have to throw in another monster. And we're going to shuffle these up. Now there are 2 monsters in here. Again, those are no fun.
Can you explain Sentinel Wood? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, Sentinel Wood is you're going to earn 1 reputation star for each forest space adjacent to the edge of the map. So any trees that are next to the edge give you that's a fairly simple one. So,
Okay.
All right, here we go. First one. And boy, oh boy, we get this the monster right off the bat.
All right.
Here we go. Attack! Ooh, and you left me a nice big space out here.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh boy.
All right. The worst thing I hate is drawing these monsters. Because I feel like, I don't know, it looks like a bag of money. I wish I were a better artist. All right. That'll help you out right there, brother.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of...
That's a good thing.
It's good for you.
Yeah, of course it's good for me.
Oh, I can't put it there because of the ruins. I could cover your ruins, couldn't I?
I don't think there's any rule against it.
All right.
That kind of screws me too, so...
I need to ruin you somehow, so...
That's 3 less points I can get for farmland on the ruin.
So my monsters, because I'm lazy, look like evil bunnies.
That is Holly's current state of affairs. I was able to put those monsters right in the smack dab middle of that big open space where there's open spaces on all sides.
I will overcome.
And this is my map, my current map.
I didn't have much space to put it out in the middle, so I had to put it on the edge.
Alright, so there still is 1 monster in here, so away we go.
They look like little Pikachus.
Hinterland Stream. Alright.
I don't like this one.
You don't like this one?
No. It's like, I don't know, it's too long.
I have intense fortitude right now. Alright. Oh shoot, you know what? I had filled in last time, and I did have a coin. So instead of a 0, that is a 1, and I had 11 instead of 10. Not that that makes much of a difference, but... because I filled in the spaces around my mountain.
Alright.
Alright, good?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. This is Forgotten Forest. It can be either 2 diagonal and a coin, or that.
Or that.
That S shape. I think I see a chance to get rid of some of these negative points. Or it could be like Holly and just draw 1 big tree.
It's what it represents.
And there's a knot hole, and there we go. Alright.
I'm gonna end up covering my ruins if I do that.
We are now at 3 times of 7 fall.
Oh, this is not good. I should not have done this. I feel like no matter what, it's gonna be bad.
My feeling is that this is the front runner for the Kennerspiel award. It seems it's going to be either this, or King's. What is the King's Will? Is that what the other? There's 2 more, but one is one I don't think has a chance. But it's either going to be this or the King's Will. I think the King's Will. Not sure. I'm sure you know. Put it in the comments down below. All right. We're at 3 times. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Gonna draw a new one, and this is an outpost ruins. And on it, there must be homesteader farmlands. Okay. That was a pretty easy decision for me. You good?
Yeah.
All right, so 2, 4, 5. This one will probably do it. No, it's not. 6, farmland. You know, I think I'm going to take the 2 and the coin this time. I usually don't do that, but I could use a coin, and I could also use to fill up these spaces by these darn monsters. And we are going to be drawing one more card because we are at 6 right now. Hopefully it's not another monster.
I'm so lost. I'm just going to do it down here and fill this in. I know I need to do it up by my monsters, but I feel like I'm just not going to be able to fill up the spaces up here later. I don't want to cover my ruins yet. I'm so indecisive. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to do the 2.
Okay. Make sure you color in your coin.
Parliams.
And then we will be turning over the last card for fall. Oh, it's not the last card. See, every time I lie.
Ooh, I like these.
Yeah. Rift lands, and we get to draw one of anything. So I think I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Put it here, getting rid of one of the minuses. And also putting a tree next to, because Sentinel Wood will be scoring at the end of this turn. Good?
Yes.
All right. Now this is definitely the last card. Marshlands. It is a larger T shape. Hopefully I can put it somewhere.
3x3 T.
Yeah, 3x3 T. That's going to be a tough one to...
I don't really have space next to my... Well, I mean, I could put it over top of this ruins. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do that. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to.
I think I'm going to go here. I draw my lollipop or stick figures without arms or legs. All right. That will be the end of fall, and now we're going to score fall. And so we are still going to have 2 monsters in the mix for next round. So I'm going to pull these back. I'm going to drop in the last monster. Shuffle these up. I'm sure the monster will end up on top so that we get it right off the rip. All right. And let's score. Bring objectives C and D, which is Lost Barony, which I have completely screwed myself there and brought myself down to 3 points. Well, if I could fill that in, though. If I could fill in this one. Alright, well, C scores me 3 points, but it doesn't matter anymore because this is the last time this is going to be scored. D, however, is going to be my shining star. That's the Sentinel Wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points for that.
So you're counting everything against the edge that's
every
forest?
tree that is touching the edge, yes.
2, 3, 4, 5,
2
6,
coins,
7.
and as far as minus points for monsters, I am -2, which is good. So 15 is my score.
And
You know your score?
not for Lost
All right.
Barony.
All right,
I did
let's take a
everything
look.
else.
Well, your largest square is this one in the corner, and that leaves 1 space, which is going to give you 3 points. So you have a total of 13 minus 6 is 7. There you go. All right, fall is done, and we are on the final round, which is winter. Again, we have 2 monsters in here, so it could get ugly.
And we're doing the golden
Yeah, we are doing Sentinel Wood again and the Golden Granary.
in A.
Yep. So you want to get as many trees touching the edge as you can, and you also want to get farm fields on top of ruins and water next to ruins. All right. If everything holds true, this will be a monster. And no, farmland. It is a plus.
Ooh.
And there's no way I can put that on. What can I do with this shape? Can I even make this shape? Yeah, B is no longer going to score. That's what I should do, is turn them over so I'm not looking at them. And Lost Barony is no longer going to score, so yeah, we're just looking at those two. Ugh. My plus areas are not good. Oh, well, I do have the little 2 coin thing. I can do that.
That's usually my choice, but this time I'm just going to do this.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to put this and get me some points. Give me a coin. All right, that is one of our 6. You ready?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Goblin attack.
Ugh.
Yeah. So,
Oh, this looks fun.
yeah, I had almost all my minuses taken away. But I think I can put it right here for you.
This is going to be really difficult. Not for me, but for you once I do this.
Don't let me.
It's your...
You know, when the camera's off, I could beat you. You don't know.
Ay.
All joking aside, people, I'm not going to beat my wife tonight. Here is her page right now. Give you a good look at that.
I can't.
And then I'm going to show you what she did to me. I want to take a look.
You're really going to beat me.
Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
horrible.
6 minus points.
Oh
That
my
sucks.
gosh. I mean, that was
All
bad.
right. All right. Now there is still 1 monster in here. 1 monster card. And here we go. That is a Hamlet. Ooh, this is a chance for... Nope, we're not scoring that anymore. See, I almost did it.
Oh, yeah. So we're not doing the houses, the blocks of
No,
houses,
no.
right? Either way.
We can fill this in and get a coin from
That's what I'm doing.
the mountain.
I'm definitely doing that.
I don't think you are.
What are you talking about?
I surrounded a mountain, so I'm getting a coin for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did the 3, and I'm getting the coin. That's why.
Okay.
The smaller
Ready?
one. Yes.
We are at 2 of 6. Forgotten Forest again.
Fine.
Alrighty. That's 3 of our 6. So we're at least going to get 2 more cards. Hopefully no monsters. I had all my monsters shored up too. Every single one of them. You good?
Yeah, I did mine here.
Okay. And away we go. Bugbear Assault.
Good luck with this one, because I...
You know, we're probably... you can do it on mine. I just say where you can do it.
Now, what is this? You do 2 and then you space them and then do another 2?
Yes.
Oh.
So.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be tough to...
I gotta cover your ruins.
Yeah, I saw that.
But still, I mean...
Oh, I'm doing it upside down. I got upside down monsters on you.
That's fine.
Is upside down monsters okay? I'm covering one of your ruins too.
They look like Pikachus.
So, covering one of your ruins
There's
too.
almost no way
look
not to
at
do that.
her board. See if you can see that well. And then I'll show you mine. Where she got me at. Well, at least there's only 1 point because you don't do 2, so that's 3. So it's not too bad. Alright, let's get that aside. And that's the last of the monsters. We will have no more monsters.
Yay.
Yay, yeah, yay for you. Alright, Hinterland Stream.
Ew. I can't do that one.
I can't do it either, so
Anywhere.
I believe the rule goes... Let me take a look and see what the rule says if you cannot do the space. If a player cannot legally draw any available shapes, they must instead draw 1 by 1 square anywhere on the map and fill it in with their chosen terrain type.
Hey.
So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to draw that. So I think I'm going to make this right here trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tree right between those monsters you just drew. The upside down ones.
Alright, and this should be our last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Unless it's a 0. Unless it's a rift land, this will be it. Oh, Temple Ruins, which I know already I'm not going to be able to do. And it's Orchard.
Oh.
So it's the same thing. If you don't have a Temple Ruins to draw, and then you draw one square anywhere.
I have a Temple Ruins. I really would rather not do this, but it's my only choice, so. Yeah.
Alright, and that's going to finish the game. Let's see how we do.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I think you boned me on that one. 3 monsters to diagonally. All right. I'm gonna score the final round by scoring D and A. D is the trees, so let's start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points for trees, yay. Now for the golden granary. Let me find all my ruins. I don't get any points for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Quick question.
Yep.
Do ruins count as a space next to a monster that's open or not open?
No, that would be minus. Yeah, the ruins, unless it's filled in, doesn't.
Okay, just checking.
All right, as far as coins, I have 4. And as far as negative points, oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minus 8. That stinks. 35, 41, 45 minus 8 is 37. You have all your scoring. You're probably having trouble with the golden granary.
Yeah, that one I wasn't
right,
sure about.
Let me help you out with that. That you don't score anything for. This you don't score anything for. This you don't score anything for.
Ooh.
This 1, 2, 3 points. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Alright, and so now you have 17. 21 minus 8 is what? 13.
Yep.
20. 36, 43. Your final score is 43. This is Holly's final map.
Is it though? Because don't we have to? Didn't you say we had to have empty spaces counted up?
No,
okay.
you're still thinking of patchwork.
Oh no, another game. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
no, that you don't have to. You don't get minuses for empty spaces.
Good, awesome.
All right, so let's see what I got. I have 37, 47, 52, 62, 63, 73, 79.
Yeah.
So this is my final board looks like. I have to get clarification on that one scoring thing, but I don't think we overdid it, so it doesn't matter. But yep, that's my final board, 79 points, and my wife's final board is 43 points. I'm on a streak. I think that's 2 in a row I've won this week. So, all right. As far as a review for the game, I think once you get going, it's pretty easy, as long as you follow what you're supposed to do. This is only my second time playing it, and I was able to follow along, and except for that one card. This is the first time I've had all the monsters come out, though. But I think my wife picked up on it pretty easily, and I would say this is probably I haven't played the other one, but this is probably my favorite to win the Kennerspiel. But I haven't played the other. The Crew is the other nominee. I just remembered that, and then it's the King's Will or something. I apologize. I should know this because this is what I do. But thoughts, honey, on how?
The scoring is a little confusing, but I mean, I understand it. I into puzzle type of games and Tetris kind of games, and I like it.
All right.
I mean, I'm not that great at
I would
artwork or anything like that. But
I would give this probably 4 out of 5 category review. It's hard to get 5 stars. It really is. I've only given 5 stars to a couple games, so category 5 Storm anyway. So this has been another episode of I Teach My Wife. In this case, it was I Teach My Wife the Cartographers, a role-player tale. And I want to thank you all for stopping by to watch, and I hope it helped you out if you haven't learned how to play the game. Maybe it taught you how to play it, and maybe it made up your mind on whether or not you'd like to get it. But it's I think this is like $20. This isn't super expensive, and you get a whole bunch of these sheets. You get like 100.
You know, what were you saying about those sheets? About taking them and like laminating them?
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna laminate like 5 or 6 of these, and then use dry erase markers that way. But I mean, for right now, we're okay.
Yeah.
Something I did not mention is the other side is a harder side, and that has like a chasm there in the middle that you cannot draw anything on. So that is like a blocked off space. But we can always try those, so we don't waste sheets at a different time. But thank you for stopping by and watching us go through another game. This ran the teach, and everything ran about an hour. So it's not too bad. Maybe a little less than an hour once I do some editing, because our dog acted up a little in the middle of it. So I'm going to have to edit that out. But thanks for stopping by the Board Games Maelstrom.
Bye-bye.